Hey everyone, Colin here, and wanted to give you this crypto market update. So, following along with the game plan, what we've been discussing this entire time, you would have seen in my previous videos, we were talking about following this particular fractal on the daily, right? We talked about this before, that this move right here was almost exact to this move happening right here, except this was just taking longer to play out, right? So this is kind of condensed, a condensed time frame of what happened here, right? And we started getting our our daily divergence here. We notice here we got higher high, higher high, higher high, and over here, same thing. We're getting higher highs, and higher highs, but we got lower highs, and lower highs. Over here, lower high, lower high, lower high. Okay? And the time that we were ready to make our move down was when we actually had our first lower low. So over here, when we posted our first lower low, then we went back up and did a lower high. Then it was time for the plummet. Out here, we posted a lower low. We came back up for a lower high and then the plummet. So now, here we are. So we're zooming in now to see what does Bitcoin need to do. So first and foremost, it was good for the bulls to actually get over this particular trend line. That was important, right? That was very important to not just see a bearish retest for immediate further downward movement. Now, however, we still have another test coming up, and that is, of course, this level right here. Now, as we zoomed in, you actually see that this was at the bottom of this candle close was the exact point that we got rejections here that sent us down, and now we came up and got a slight rejection here. It looks like the bulls want to try to push through this, and they're going to need to try to push through this if we're going to start to get some hopes of a reversal. Now, what am I expecting? Personally, um, I'm expecting us to come up to this level around, you see this 200 moving average on the 1 hour time frame. I have it marked right here at 46,400. To be quite honest, I'm expecting us to come up near this area and get rejected for a third time down. That is, of course, I don't have a crystal ball, so there's no guarantee that that's going to play out. But that is just what I'm expecting, simply because I was kind of looking for a similar repeat of this bigger pattern. And we'll notice with this bigger pattern, when we came down here, then we came back up to the top of um, this peak over here. So to be honest, when we came down like right here, I was looking for us to make our way up to this $46,000 range before moving down again, but we did have another big candle down. For me, it means the process is kind of speeding up. But if we're going to know if this is the end of this push down, right? Is this the end of this push downwards? Then there are a few things that need to happen. We got to get above this level. We have to get above here, of course. But if you're looking at where this is right now, I'm just drawing a trend line from what rejected us, this resistance that sent us down right here. We would probably meet it somewhere around here, which coincides with these levels right here, right? Which is, I think, very important. Again, that's between 46,700. So in this particular zone of 46.4 and 40, and call it 46.4, 46.5, and 47,000, in that range, we need to try to get above this resistance line. If we can confirm a support, that will be very bullish, and it will probably signal the end of this short-term downtrend. Right now, for those of you that are investors, guys, you have nothing to worry about. Go home and sleep well, because it doesn't matter. You're not bothered by the short by what's happening on the hourly or the daily time frames with Bitcoin because you know the long run, in the long run, Bitcoin is going to win this game. Okay, it's going to win this game. The writing is on the wall. Fiat currencies are coming down in just about every country. Inflation is happening. Everybody's dollar is devaluating. So the only answer um, is is something that is not devaluing. And of course, over the past 10 years, you've seen that has been Bitcoin. It's gold 2.0. Okay, so that's what's happening right now with Bitcoin. That's what I'm expecting. Let's see though, but first things first, we got to get above this level at the $44,000 level. That is clear resistance. It was resistance all the way over here for many candles for almost 10 hours before we went screaming downwards. We've gotten above this descending trend line. We've gotten above that. That's great. Now we got to get above 44,000. After that, next stop, 45, and then in my opinion, 46,000 right above there. By that time, this red candle, this red 200 moving average would probably be coming down at this point. So that's going to be a major area for us to get over. And then of course, getting over here, confirming support above this line and getting back up this area is going to be critically important, right? Critically important. So let's see how Bitcoin does. Let's see what's going to happen, right? We don't, like I said, no one has a crystal ball here, but this is why we do technical analysis, that we can play out different scenarios and say, okay, if this happens, then this is what I'm going to do. And if this happens, then this is what I'm going to do. So you just prepare yourself for what might be. But this is, of course, for short-term traders. Those of you that are long-term traders, you buy and hold, you are quite fine. No big deal. Okay? It's just business as usual. Keep buying the dips. Keep buying the dips. So, okay, guys, just giving you guys that update. Hope that you enjoyed it and got more stuff coming your way. All right? Take care, guys.